From the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids, Fox Sports Detroit presents the 2012 Competitive Cheer Finals, Division III. Hello again, everyone. Dave Zorin along with Candy Cox here to bring you this great competition among these Division III schools. The returning champion, Comstock Park, always up there, but who else can we look for?
Well, we also have Richmond here, and Richmond was runner-up last year. And I think, we have to look at them. We also have to look at Notre Dame Prep. They've really came on. We have Grosse Ile. And then we have some new teams here that haven't been here before. We have Bullock Creek. We have Brooklyn Columbia Central. We have Gladstone from the UP. Pawpaw. So it's going to be an exciting division.
All right, exciting division, Division III. You're watching the MHSAA on Fox Sports Detroit.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
The Braves of Gladstone, coached by Hannah Dale and Carrie Muse-Mead in their fifth year, and they used all 16, and they were strong.
Yes, they were very strong. That was a power-packed routine, lots of arm motions, and they really utilized the mat well. I think they were maybe just a little nervous. They seemed a little tentative when they went out, but, as they went on, they were okay. And it's tough to go first in round one.
It very well is, and you've got to set the pace. And they did a great job. So Gladstone leading us off. Coming up next, it'll be Brooklyn Columbia Central. Now they're new to this, Candy, and they actually getting a chance to see someone go ahead of them might help them a little bit.
Right, and they are, new, but they are so excited to be here. I talked to their coach, Jen Ponatowski, and she just said, we're so excited to be here. And first time here, but I think they'll be ready.
Lots of sophomores and freshmen on this team.
Yes, a very young team.
Very young team in their second year, and Jen has done a great job, as you mentioned. The Golden Eagles of Brooklyn, Columbia Central, and they are in the Southern Michigan Athletic Association, and they placed first there. So a very exciting time for Brooklyn Columbia Central. A lot of fans here cheering them on. I know early on when they came into the stadium and they peeked out a little bit.
Yeah.
And the fans got to their feet and roared when they saw their team in their colors out there.
Yes, they're very excited to be here. They were here probably about a month ago for a competition that was held here at the Deltaplex, and we're hoping they'd get back, and here they are.
So there you see them, the Golden Eagles of Brooklyn Columbia Central. Jen Ponatowski, the head coach in her second year. She's taught by H. Shelby Dawson and Chuck Walters. So what have you heard about this team?
You know, I've heard they started out, she said they were, young, so had a lot to work on, but they've been working hard, and they're going to do a double 9, which is a jump we don't see a lot, but they think they can really execute this well. And this is, Jenna is an alumni of Columbia Central, so.
That's terrific for her to come back and coach her school. Great smiles on his face.
Yes,
Here we go.
very great.
Central, they got to be pleased with what they've done there, and I know head coach Jen Ponatowski's got to be pleased as well.
You know, they did a great job. They, did 3 jumps, lots of difficult arm motions. They utilized the mat. They went from side to side and back to front. Lots of weaving, and so I think they did a great job.
Great job. Great facial expressions, too,
yes,
on the whole team, and a nice start for them.
Yes, very excited to be here.
Take a look at some of what they did here in this first round.
They're in levels and they're moving forward and everything's together. Nice diagonal arms.
Very sharp, very soft.
Very sharp motions. Beautiful toe touch, They're doing everything they need to do. Synchronized moves. And to do, 3 jumps in round 1, that creates a lot of stamina. They're different arm motions.
And what helps with the judges down here, too, is that extra stripe they had on their sleeve.
Yes.
You see more of that motion.
Yes, and, they just looked excited the whole time.
Great job. Brooklyn, Columbia Central, their first appearance tonight. Great job. Coming up next, it'll be Grosse Ile, a team that we're familiar with in this competition. The Red Devils coming in. Jamie Judd, second-year head coach, getting them here. And Grosse Ile in the Huron League finished first. They are always impressive when they take the field.
Right, and they have a young team. I think they only have like 3 seniors, maybe a lot of freshmen and sophomores. And she also stated that it had been a struggle in the beginning, getting all the new kids ready to go.
But what great credit to even get here then without all that senior leadership. And to get here with the young group that she has. But Grosse Ile, no stranger to the finals here.
A familiar team here at the state finals.
They know the Deltaplex. job by the Red Devils of Grosse Ile. Jamie Judd, the second-year coach, and they really used the mat. They came forward at the very end to let the judges know, hey, we're here.
Yes, they're very determined. And did you notice they have really strong arm motions?
Yeah.
Very precise and just very determined.
In this first round, what are teams looking to do?
I think they're looking to, they want to set the pace where they want to be, and they want to have a really strong performance here, and they're doing really nice leg and arm motions at the same time, different levels.
Great movement. They want to
Great
stay
movement.
in sync, don't
Right,
they?
they want to stay in sync. You know, this is the required round, so they can just, you know, they're going to do their 2 jumps and as many arm motions and different leg motions. It's kind of a showmanship.
Does this round kind of warm you up for round 2?
I think so.
It does.
I think
So
so.
they need to hit those marks, get a good rhythm in that first one so they can
Right,
carry
they
on.
want to feel good about themselves
Yeah.
before going into round 2.
So great job there for Grosse Ile. Coming up next, it'll be Pawpaw. And Pawpaw came in first in the Wolverine Conference. Stephanie Miller, their head coach in her second year, the Pawpaw Redskins.
And Pawpaw was here last year, so they know what it's like. You know, last year was a new experience for them, and this program has really grown by leaps and bounds. I think in the very beginning they maybe had 4 to 6 kids, and now she's got over 16 kids on the team.
That's terrific. Great job by Stephanie Miller. Stephanie high-fiving her team.
Stephanie really gets her team fired up, and she's just really into this.
And she also has 16 going out there. Good to see the numbers here in Division III, and they're filling the mat, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Stephanie now third year as head coach. So here come the Redskins. Last year, something new for them, and they're back again this year. Job by Pawpaw. Everything was in sync. Their arms all moving in one unison. Just a great job.
Yes,
really.
everything was in unison, in sync. They looked very comfortable out there, great smiles, and they used the mat. You know, started up at the front and then moved to the back and to the sides. Just a great job by Pawpaw.
Great job by Pawpaw. Before we go to the replay, you can follow us on Twitter with the latest on games and events available for viewing on Channel 900 by following us on Twitter. Just sign up and follow MHSAA Network for the most up-to-date schedule. Twitter.com/MHSAA Network follow us today. And the replay coming up on that very, very nice job by Pawpaw. They really started strong, their vocals were strong, and the movement, the arm movement, everything very sharp.
Right, lots of arm movements and arm swings and just great jumps there. And look how well they move. Just they're so in sync. And they're so happy. And those arm swings are really hard to get together,
Yeah.
you know, for
Look
16
at that.
girls.
All-
Nice diagonal arms, everything's together. And their herky jumps. And they just seem to know right where they're supposed to go. You know, they're moving in place while dipping. And then here, you know, they move across the mat and everybody's right on sync.
Yep. Great
Right
job.
on place. Very good
Gonna
job.
get some good points there. So Pawpaw with a very strong performance here in round one. Continuing on now in round one, Midland Bullock Creek, and they are new here. And they are coached by Teresa Allen in her 4th year. The Lancers were the Tri-Valley Conference 2nd place finishers.
And you know, Midland, Bullock Creek, they have only had a program for 6 years. So to get here to state, I mean, great for them.
I believe they finished behind Merrill,
Yes,
Division 4.
so that was a strong conference.
Yeah. So 2 big teams coming out of there. So here we go. Midland Bullock Creek. And you will see BCHS on their uniforms. Now they're not putting 16 girls out there.
No, they're going with
They're
8.
with
So
8. And some coaches, that's all they have to work
right,
with.
that may be.
Teresa Allen in her 4th year as head coach. Make sure everybody's lined up correctly. Great job by Midland Bullock Creek. Teresa Allen, their head coach. And you know what? They had 8 out there. I didn't miss the other.
I didn't either.
The
You know,
other
they
8.
were very loud, precise, did a lot of arm movements. They did a great job.
Excellent job. So up and down this first round, it's going to be very difficult for these judges to pick a winner as we are about to take a look here at Bullock Creek. Take a look.
And look how well they utilize the mat. You know, they start in like a diamond formation, and all of a sudden they're out into 2 diagonal lines, right back again in the center. And they were very loud throughout
Very
the.
loud. Great job. Finish by
Yeah,
Midland
nice
Bullock
lunges
Creek.
there at the end.
Teresa Allen, their head coach, is there. Now, it'll be our returning champion, Comstock Park. So, returning champions have had good luck so far in the tournaments. And the Panthers of Comstock Park try to continue that good luck. They have finished strong in tournaments, and they've done a great job. They were first in the OK Conference Blue. So they've got a lot of fans in the area here.
Lots of fans in the area. They're just down the street here from the Deltaplex. She's only has 5 seniors. You know, a lot of young kids. This is a rebuilding year, but you know, hey, they're back.
They are the Panthers from Comstock Park. Kathy Felty, we've said that name throughout
Many
the years. 19th year as head coach at Comstock Park for Kathy Felty. They won it last year. They won it in 2009, so they should be here. And they are back again.
This is a strong program, strong tradition at Comstock Park.
Kathy Felty, you see her telling her team to smile, shoulders back. She gets help here. Kathy's got help from Heather Shearhorn. Lots of energy from Comstock Park. Kathy Felty in her 19th year, knows what she's doing, got this team ready as they come back here to defend their championship.
Right, you would never know that there's a lot of young kids on this team. And again, you know, did you notice their uniforms with the stripes?
Yep.
It really helps their arm movements
Yep.
and just a precision. Very great.
And we'll see that arm movement here in the replays. Watch them.
Watch them. It looks like one solid line there.
Yeah,
And they do a lot of arm motions, powerful arm motions, utilizing the mat again. Lots of leg motions. And
great job there.
Yes.
That was something new to see.
And the weaving, you know, for everybody to get to their place when they're doing that, you gotta be right on time. Very precise, good timing, almost like a chorus line there.
Yep. Great job.
Very nice.
Nice finish. Comstock Park looking to repeat as champions this year. We'll see where they end up after this first round. Pontiac Notre Dame Prep is next. And they have been very impressive from all the things that we've heard as Pontiac Notre Dame Prep, a sort of a new name.
A new name. I think they were here last year.
And they come back. Rachel Woolbright, their coach, in her 5th year, so she brings them back. The Fighting Irish finished in 2nd in the Catholic High School League, but earned a spot here.
And I think there's only a couple seniors on this team, so this is another young team, but good numbers.
Great numbers as they will fill up the floor here. Looks like with 16. Yep, they will get 16 out there. Now the benefit doesn't come until the second round when you fill that floor.
Right.
But if you have enough girls, a lot of times that'll cover up mistakes for you.
Right, right. That will, and plus, if you can put those 16 girls out there and give them the experience.
Yeah. If you've got enough, and the enrollment is there, and you get enough girls trying out, they still have almost 8 over here.
Yes, on the side.
On the side. So Rachel Woolbright in her 5th year, bringing back Notre Dame Prep. Let's see. Great job, Pontiac
Great
Notre Dame
job.
Prep. And now you know why Rachel Woolbright brought her team back here. They did a great job. And very animated faces again. And you saw all 16 at work there. You heard them. And great movement with the
And they were
arms.
fired up the
Yeah.
whole time, you know, from the very beginning. Great facials. And they really move with a purpose. And, you know, they're punching their motions. And the judges are looking at it. And, you know, again, all these arm swings and arm motions are just great. And they're so
job.
synchronized. Just
Yeah.
great.
Wow, the last move.
Very good. And, you know, their jumps are together. And they're just moving as one. Like we talked about earlier, it almost looks like a mirrored picture.
It really does. When you say that. Wow.
Just amazing.
It is going to be very difficult to pick a winner here today if that's how tough it's going to be. Great job by Pontiac Notre Dame Prep. And coming up now, Richmond coming back again. And they feel like this is their year.
Yes, they do. And, you know, they were runner-ups last year. And Kelly Mathis was telling me they had an injury last year. And so they had to kind of move some people around. But I think they're ready. And she'll put 16 on the floor also.
Kelly
Large
Mathis.
fan group here. We can hear them behind us.
Yep. Kelly Mathis in her fourth year making her way up to the stand to cheer on her Blue Devils. Oh, they rush the mat.
Yes, they want to get everyone fired up.
And there's no penalty if they go off the mat on that, right?
No, but they don't want to go off the
Don't
mat.
want to.
But they want to get the judges' attention
They
right
sure
away.
did. Blue Devils in the Blue Water Area Conference. They finished first there. Kelly Mathis, the head coach, in her fourth year. And here we go.
Here we go.
say, Richmond finishing strong.
Oh, they were very powerful, weren't they?
Unbelievable.
They were just,
All 8 teams, very impressive. Richmond was the last one to round out round 1 here for Division 3. But I couldn't tell you who's going to win here.
I couldn't either. And, I think Richmond was really strong. But, all the other teams have been strong
Notre Dame
also.
Prep was strong. Comstock Park was strong. Paw Paw, Midland Bullock Creek. You go up and down this list, and I'd say it's a draw between all of them. Take a look.
And, I noticed with Richmond, they use a lot of head movement. Their heads are going from side to side, and they're really into this cheer. You can tell they own it. They're all in sync, and they do a lot of different things. They had some really difficult arm movements that they did, and the jumps are beautiful, just beautiful.
Everybody in unison. Wow.
And they use the mat from front to back and both sides, and they're just like, you can just tell before they do these jumps, it's just effortless. They just go up.
And we are complete with round 1. And if we take a look at round 1, it is interesting. Richmond is in first place with 229.1, and that is well deserved. They were the last ones, and they were very good.
Yes, and we thought maybe they would come out first.
Take a look now at the graphic, and that'll show you 229.1 is first place. Second place will go to Grosse Ile, Comstock Park with a 226. So just 3 points behind, roughly. And then we go to third place, and that'll go to Grosse Ile at 224. From 224, we go to 223, right underneath Grosse Ile, Notre Dame Prep. And you can see how tight the scores are. So from 223, from Notre Dame Prep in fourth to first, you only have a difference of about 6 points. And you go to fourth place, which will give us Gladstone at 220.7. From 220.7, just a tenth of a point behind, is Bullock Creek. And then we go to 219, which is Paw Paw in seventh place. And then Columbia Central with 217.2 would be in eighth place. So you can see how close it is between those top echelon teams, and which is no surprise to us. We knew this was going to be very tough. And then you got tenths of a point separating some of the teams. So right now, only about 3 points separating the top two. Actually, 229 for Richmond. The number 2 is 226. So 3 points separating the top two teams.
Yes, this is very close division, and we'll see what happens in round 2.
We will, and round 2 is coming up here from the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids, and more when we return. You're watching the MHSAA Competitive Cheer Finals for 2012, Division 3, and round 2 coming up when we return.
I shop Spartan stores for their great deals.
I shop Spartan stores for their excellent customer service.
VG's is my Spartan store.
D&W Fresh Market is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
And welcome back again to the Deltaplex. Dave Zorin along with Candy Cox here. And while we have a moment, I just want to congratulate Candy, and it is an honor to be working with you. Candy won the Branch County Citizen of the Year Award for Branch County, which is near Coldwater, south of Kalamazoo, correct?
That's correct,
And
Dave.
congratulations. And what's nice to know is you never even knew you were going to win the award. She was just doing her daily duties, just being a great person that you are. And congratulations, you won the award.
Thank you. I was very humbled to be nominated for this award from the community because, as you said, I didn't expect it.
Yeah, well, we're honored to have you with us here today, as always, and hope you're with us for many more to come down the line here. So, Candy Cox, again, the Branch County Citizen of the Year. Right now, Comstock Park out on the floor to start round 2. Kathy Felty in her 19th year again. She looks backwards to get the crowd settled and get her team ready to go. She gives them a thumbs up. Comstock Park, a great start. They were in second place after round one, coming into this round two, and a nice strong showing there.
Right, they did some really tough skills, you know, just a few maybe little step outs, but nothing major, and I think they recovered real well. And to get 13 girls to do all of those skills, that is really difficult.
Yeah. They made it look the park a great start. They were in second place after round one, coming into this round two. Look and nice strong as they celebrate. We'll
covered
take a
real
look
well.
at their,
And
replay
to
here.
get 13
And,
girls to do all of those
see if we
skills,
can
that is really
pick up on
difficult.
how well they did. They just had a great start here to this round two.
Right, because, you know, they started out here in round two and they were in second place, so they wanted to make a strong showing.
And here is what we've been looking for. Now, there was a little mistake. Watch it on the right-hand side,
Right.
far right.
But here, you know, they're doing the one-arm cartwheel. That was very nice, all in sync. And then they get ready to do this back walkover. There was just a little timing issue there, but nothing real major.
Yep.
And then they do the back handspring, and that was executed very well.
Great job. You can see that was just a little bit of a mistake, but you didn't even really notice that.
No,
Comstock-
and you know, the judges may have not even caught that,
Yeah.
depending on where they were looking when this routine was going on.
And a great start here. Comstock Park again in second place, having to start, put a little pressure on them. Now Gladstone, who went first in round one, will go second here in round two. So they're not getting very much of a good draw. And then in round three, they're going to go last.
Yeah.
So of all times to go last, it is in round three that they've got that draw. So, but Gladstone coming in here had a not a bad showing, as they were in fifth place. So a fifth place showing, and to start everything, so that's
Yes.
not bad. Gladstone with a 220.7 in round one.
And it looks like she's going to put 14 on the floor.
That's Hannah Dale and Carrie Muse-Mead, the coaches here for Gladstone. The Braves, again, finishing in first place in the Great North Conference. So here we go. Coaches in their fifth year here at Gladstone, and they are in fifth place. Purple and white. Gladstone going off. They had 14 girls out there. One little slight glitch, but I think overall they did a great job.
Right. I think they did a great job. You know, just a couple little things, nothing major, and you know, it was just a little timing issue, really.
And other than that, take a look at their.
Here they do the back handspring. You know, the one girl went down a little, but that shouldn't be a major issue. They have very nice switch splits. They're all in unison. And get ready to do their back handspring, and they, you know, they kind of do a little movement before, and that was very nice.
What you're watching, and this is Gladstone. Pawpaw is coming up next.
Yes.
Pawpaw is in seventh. There's Pawpaw right there. So good job by Gladstone. Gladstone again in 5th place. And Pawpaw coming up next. They are in 7th with a 219.1 total.
And I'm sure they want to move up.
Yep. So they do have some room, and this round can help them move up. And when we're watching, we don't know about some of the subtractions in the scoring that some of the judges will
Right.
see.
That may,
So,
and because depending on where you're sitting at that judging table, you know, you may see something that one of the other judges doesn't.
exactly, that's what we like to point out. And we'll see the judges standing all around the mat. And again, they have different angles, and they may see some things that the
Right.
judges right in front here. As you see the judges right in front, they may see something totally different than what the side judges see. For instance, stepping off the mat. They're right there. The judges around the mat are right there, and they can see that. There you see the judge to the right.
Right, they're kind of positioned all the way around
yeah.
the mat.
Actually, that one is off to the left, I should say, of the judges' table. And
Stephanie Miller's getting ready to high five all of her team again.
Just
She
like
really
she did
gets into
before.
this.
And there's Stephanie Miller. There she goes, the high fives. In her 2nd year, Stephanie Miller getting the Redskins of Pawpaw out to the mat. And looks like, what does she have, 16 out there. Let's get a correct number, please.
Nope, she's going to go with 14, it looks like.
yes. So 14 girls for Pawpaw. Stephanie Miller, the head coach in her 2nd year. Coming up next will be Richmond. Pawpaw now in 7th place, as we said.
They look
Looking to
very
move up.
confident coming out, don't
They really do. And this is that young team that we talked about. Very few seniors. Only 2 that I see.
Here we go. All right.
Pawpaw Redskins, head coach Stephanie Miller. Great job on the one-arm cartwheel there.
Right, and you know, and they also did the round off, and I don't think we've seen that today.
No.
And so they did a great job on their skills.
So Pawpaw looking to move up, looking to add more points than the 219.1 they scored in the first round. May get a few more here in the second.
Here they are doing the precision drill. You know, nice job on that. They're all together on that toe touch. Very nice.
Very sharp.
They get ready to do the back walkover. Nice.
hard to believe they're in 7th place here.
Right, it is. And now, they do the round off, and this is a skill that takes a lot of practice, timing. You want the girls to be together. So that's kind of a risky skill to do, but she did it well. Same with the back handspring. To do 14 girls and to have them, just to have everything in sync, that is great. And now here comes that one-arm cartwheel. Very nicely
Really
done.
nice, all the way around.
They should be very happy with that round.
Great job by the Redskins, the girls from Paw Paw. Stephanie Miller, their head Paw Paw Redskins. Coach Stephanie Miller. Richmond. Great job on the one-arm, number 1 team.
Right, and and they
going into round 2. They scored a 229.1, the highest score in that round 1. The nearest score was a 226 even, so just about 3 points behind is Comstock Park. So Richmond in new uniform coming out here for round 2. 3 points ahead of Comstock Park, wanting to add more. They finished very strong in round 1. They were the last team to go, and now get a nice break because they go in the middle, and it's nice to go in the middle. You don't have that pressure on you.
Right. And they like to, race to the front of the mat. They really want to get everyone's attention.
Kelly Mathis, the head coach, and they've already had a chance to see Comstock Park. They've gone first, so now Richmond knows what they need to do. Kelly Mathis in her 4th year, telling the crowd to quiet down.
Here we go.
Job by Richmond, Kelly Mathis in her 4th year, and they had a strong performance. One little mistake. Will that be enough for Comstock Park to move up? We'll see. But they had the numbers out there.
Strong performance. They held that heel stretch for probably 13 to 15 seconds. That's very difficult to do. And, they just did a great job.
They really did. As we said earlier, all these teams in this Division III have been very impressive and very tough to call. So stick around. Even round 3 is going to be very difficult. And nothing's a given here tonight.
No. Because we see things one way here where the judges may see things a little different.
Okay. Not sure if we're going to see the replay of anything from that. Richmond had a very strong shot. There we go.
Here we go. They're doing that toe touch. And then they go into holding this. This is where we're going to see the heel stretch. And look how long they hold it. Just a little pull through there, but nothing major. I mean, to hold it for that long. They're all at the same angle.
Yeah.
like how they turn with their arms and do the arm motions, then they go into the back walkover.
Great job, great movement, everything in sync. Just a couple of wobbles there, but we'll see between Comstock Park and Richmond who will end up on top after round 2. Those were the top 2. Grosse Ile is right there. Grosse Ile just shy of about 5 points behind the leader. 5 points, not a lot here to make up in round 2. So the top 2 have been Richmond, Comstock Park, and then Grosse Ile. You can add their name and Notre Dame Prep in there as well. Those are pretty much the teams in the running.
Yes, they're very close in scoring.
And speaking of Notre Dame Prep, they are coming up next. Pontiac Notre Dame Prep, the Fighting Irish, coached by Rachel Woolbright in her 5th year. They were here last year. Rachel has brought them back again this year.
And they are excited.
Yeah, we've got a nice mixture of seniors and juniors, freshmen, sophomores. So they will no doubt be back again here sometime. Notre Dame Prep currently in 4th place. Still in the running for first place honors after round 2. Strong finish here could possibly lift them to be number 1. We will see. Job by the Fighting Irish as they finish strong right after Richmond was Notre Dame Prep. So that's kind of tough going right after the number 1 team, but they saw what they had to do, and I think they did a very good job. No real...
Oh, I do also, and they did all of their skills like right in a row with just maybe an arm motion in between to do that back tuck. Here they do the back tuck. There's just a little down in the back, but nothing major. And then they go right into a back walkover.
There it is.
And they do another arm motion and turn and do the back handspring. And so that takes a lot of stamina to just do that right in a row.
Yep.
And then they do their 2 jumps, which are all in sync. Their cheer maybe wasn't as long as some of the other teams, but that's okay. That doesn't count against them or anything. They do what they have to do and get off the mat.
Take a look here.
They should be happy with their performance.
So Notre Dame Prep 4th place after round 1. That was their round 2 performance. Coming up next, it's Grosse Ile. Grosse Ile in 3rd place, still in the running. You saw Notre Dame Prep in 4th. Here's the team ahead of Notre Dame Prep, Grosse Ile, with a 224.8 after round 1. And it keeps getting tougher and tougher for these judges. You do not want to be judging right now. And you were lucky, Candy. You didn't get a chance to do the judging on round 1, which was a very tough one to call as well.
Yes.
And now round 3.
Yes.
So you got the good seat
Yes,
with me
yes,
here. You
yes.
get a chance to really enjoy it and not try to judge them for points. But just enjoy the beauty of what
Yes,
they're
I
doing.
think it's a whole different aspect when you're looking at it here than when you
Yeah.
are sitting in the judge's chair.
So here's Grosse Ile, the Red Devils. Brooklyn Columbia Central will go next. Midland Bullock Creek after that. So here's Grosse Ile, Jamie Judd in her second year as head coach. Trying to get her team up. Great to watch the coach's expressions as well. Wow, all the difficult elements right before the ending. Did you notice that?
I noticed that, and you know, and they did it so effortlessly. It was just like, okay, we're just going to turn and we're going to do this skill and we're going to do this skill. Very nice.
Great showing by the Red Devils of Grosse Ile, Jamie Judd, their head coach, and she knew that they had it in them to do a lot of the strong elements at the end. Take a look here.
Look at this. Look at this back handspring. So in sync. And then they turn. Back walkover. Beautiful. And they go right into their jumps. And they know they've done a great job.
Yeah, as they head off the mat in excitement. Well, coming up next, Brooklyn Columbia Central. Brooklyn Columbia Central is in 8th place, 217.2. Nowhere to go but up for them. And I think they would like to get another couple more points.
Yeah, I think they'd like to move up, but you know, it's difficult when it's your first time here. It's a whole new experience being in this arena.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's put the challenge out there and see if they can catch up to Papa. Papa only 2 points, 2.1 right there, trying to make sure that we get the right score. Yeah, Papa 2 points ahead at 219.1, at Columbia Central 217.2. So 2 points and a 10th. So Brooklyn, Columbia Central, and then one more team to go here in round 2, Midland Bullock Creek.
And this again has been a strong round again.
Their coach, Jen Bonatowski, in her second year. And Columbia Central ready to move up as you see the coaching staff, Jen, and her coaches, Shelby Dawson and Chuck Walters. in Columbia Central. Jen Bonatowski in her second year. And she had her team doing what she wanted. Did a great job.
Yeah, they had a strong showing, and they did the triple splits, which is comparable to the back tuck as far as point totals. And I thought they did that really well. And, they just did all of their skills well. So I don't know. This round is going to be, I don't know.
Again, I'm not going to call it. It's just way too tight. Way too tight between first, second,
Look at,
third,
here they
fourth.
are in those triple splits. That's a very difficult skill to do. Nice diagonal arms, everything in sequence. And they do the herky jump, just a little step out there in the bag, but that won't matter. And they finish that round strong. Hopefully they'll move up.
Hopefully they will. They are in 8th. They have one team ahead of them that they can catch. Papa. Her team 2 points away. The other one's a little bit further away.
Yeah, they've had a strong showing, and
especially with another round coming up. One more team coming up here in the second round. Midland Bullock Creek. And all the teams impressed us in that first round. So why not Midland Bullock Creek again here in this second round? Teresa Allen is their coach in her 4th year. And this round 3 continues to be a guessing game.
now this is a small team, but they're very powerful.
So another costume change here again. This one just says Creek on the front. Midland Bullock Creek. Teresa Allen, their coach. And they send 6 girls out here. Great way to round out round 2, Midland Bullock Creek. And again, this is, I'm going to leave it to the experts like you to call.
Well, you know, they did that back extension roll, and that's another skill we haven't seen, but they did that perfectly and so in sequence. And, you know, I can't call this round.
Now, again, they only put 6 girls out there.
So that the numbers are going to hurt them.
Yeah.
But they should score very well.
Yeah, but they did enough to make up for
yes,
it here.
Yes, and then they do the round off. And they do their jump, you know,
Yep.
they did a great job.
So stay tuned. We'll have those scores for you in the rankings on who is ending up where before we go into that all-important round 3 when we return. You're watching the MHSAA on Fox Sports Detroit.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great deals.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great service.
Glory Market is my Spartan store.
Westland's Apple Market is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
And welcome back to the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids. We're on Fox Sports Detroit as we will update you on rounds 1 and 2 before we go into round 3. So round 1 ended this way as we take a look at Richmond was in first place with 229.1. In second was Comstock Park with a score of 226, as you see it on the board. In third place, Grosse Ile with a score of 224.8. In fourth place, 223.3, it's Notre Dame Prep. So that was after round 1. Now we shift over to round 2, and these scores are cumulative, added together to give us our totals. In round 2, there you see the totals. It was Richmond in first, 238.038. In second, Grosse Ile, 234.2528. After that was Notre Dame Prep, 230.406. And you can see the rest in fourth, Comstock Park, 226. Fifth place, 221 for Columbia Central, 211 for Bullock Creek. And sixth and seventh, 212, Paw Paw. Now this is overall in seventh cumulative. And Gladstone at 206.72. So as we combine the two scores, here are the current rankings. Richmond's in first, Grosse Ile in second, Notre Dame Prep in third, Comstock Park in fourth, Columbia Central fifth, Bullock Creek sixth, Paw Paw seventh, and Gladstone eighth. And that's how it is going into round 3. Brooklyn, Columbia Central, the Golden Eagles will start us off here in round 3. Jen Ponatowski, the head coach in her second year. They won the Southern Michigan Athletic Association in first place there. And they actually they didn't choose the draw. The draw came up and they are the first slot here to go in round 3.
And they are currently in 5th place.
Currently 5th place behind Comstock Park, Notre Dame Prep, and Richmond, as well as Grosse Ile. Golden Eagles, Brooklyn Columbia Central, and they kept coming at you with a lot of movement from all the directions.
They did, they did a lot of tumbling and a lot of synchronized tumbling, and they were right on. Those two girls were tumbling together, and I think they did a great job. It's tough to have to go out first in round 3, and they knew what they had to do.
And knowing that this will be your last event for the season, too.
3 nice stunt groups there, and you can see the 2 girls tumbling across the front. They did a great job. Nice twist, and they just keep going.
Yeah, like I said, from all directions.
Yes.
A lot of movement.
A lot of movement, strong, sturdy stunts. They're doing the extended libs, which are hard. They move around the mat very well. And again, we're going to see more tumbling in the twist. They're trying to keep everything, you know, good team coordination.
They showed good strength here.
Very good strength. Those double twists, those are difficult to land, and they're doing that. Nice job for Columbia Central.
There you have it, Columbia Central, our first team. Grosse Ile will be coming up next, our second team here in round 3. Stay with us. You're watching Fox Sports Detroit.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great deals.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great service.
Glory Market is my Spartan store.
Westland's Apple Market is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
And welcome back once again to the Deltaplex. Grosse Ile coming up now in second place with a total score of 459.0528. Just behind Richmond, the score of 267.138. So they've got some ground to make up here. And we'll see what they come up with. They've got about 14 points to make up.
I think they have a very strong routine. We'll just hope everything goes for them. It is a difficult routine.
Jamie Judd, their coach for the Red Devils, in their second year. Grosse Ile, the Red Devils, and I'm going to ask you, those were very difficult tasks they did out there.
They were very difficult stunts. Requires a lot of strength. And everybody has to be in sync. You cannot have one person off on the timing when you're doing those because they were moving right from one stunt to another.
There was one part in the middle, and I'm not sure if it was a glitch. She went up and came down real quick. Was that a mistake, or is that?
No, that was part of the routine.
Okay, so really no glaring mistakes at all doing
No,
this.
and here they do those back handsprings right into
Right
a
there,
reload.
that's the
Yes,
one.
yes, that was just to be a reload up, and then she does this extended heel stretch from the floor, and then she does this twist around that is very difficult, and you can see all the different timing on both sides of that. And then she does it again.
And the elevation they're
And
getting,
the
too.
elevation, and look at the strength there, and how she holds her head up.
And
and
they're
they're-
still
Yeah,
holding
and they
her up.
climb right up.
Yep.
Very good. And you know, the twist, that was a very
Wow.
tough routine.
Very difficult routine. Great job for Grosse Ile. They may have a chance to move into first after that. We'll be back. Midland Bullock Creek will be coming up next when we return to the 2012 MHSAA Competitive Cheer Finals for Division 3.
Uverse, what are you doing?
Getting you guys a better TV.
We have a great TV. You're the problem.
Me? You're the one that should have gotten Xfinity from Comcast.
I know.
They have better HD picture quality and way more HD choices.
Wait a second. Is that Grandpa's TV?
If your grandpa's mustache party 54, then yes, it is. You owe him $200.
Uverse's old phone wires can't handle what Xfinity can. Visit Xfinity Can to learn more.
Welcome back to the Deltaplex here with the MHSAA 2012 Competitive Cheer Finals. This is Division 3, and this is Midland Bullock Creek. Coached by Teresa Allen in her 4th year. They won the Tri-Valley Conference. Actually, they went 2nd place. It was Merrill that won the Tri-Valley Conference, and we saw them in Division 4 this year. Midland Bullock Creek in 6th place currently, right behind Columbia Central.
This is a small team, but they're going to be exciting.
Midland Bullock Creek. Teresa Allen, their coach, in her 4th year. Not a short routine with 6 girls out there. Very difficult to do.
Very difficult, you know, and they did a lot of single base stunts, and they were very solid. And that last stunt, did you see where that girl in the middle, she held both of those girls up.
Yeah.
Very great.
And for the amount of time they were out there, very difficult to do. Let's take a little look at their routine.
Right there, that extended heel stretch, you know, that creates a lot of control and strength. And those girls didn't even seem to be tired. They just went right from one stunt to the other. Beautiful doubles. And for, you know, 7 girls, they were so fired up out there.
Great job by Bullock Creek. And again, when you have a low number of girls out on the floor, you can see any mistakes. We didn't really see any
No,
mistakes.
we really didn't. They did a great job. Everything was just right on time, and they went right from one thing to another. Very nice. Very visual. A very visual routine.
Very well rehearsed. You knew, everybody knew where they were going to be.
Yes. And I guess I was so impressed because they would finish one thing and just go right on to the next stop.
Coming up next, it'll be Pawpaw. Pawpaw in 7th place, looking to move up. Will they? We will see when we return. They have the ability to do it.
The source for high school sports in Michigan has gone mobile. You can now access all the great features of the MHSAA website from your smartphone. You can find directions to a school, check out blogs, news, and podcasts, keep up with your favorite team, and even submit scores when you're at a game. MHSAA mobile apps are now available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry. It's all part of the MHSAA family of websites.
And welcome back to the Deltaplex, the fans for Pawpaw, the Redskin fans, as Pawpaw is ready to take the floor. Stephanie Miller, their head coach, in her 2nd year here in the Wolverine Conference. They were in 1st place, and she's ready to give her team high fives as they're about to take their place out on the floor and take the mat here for the last time in 2012.
And I'm sure they're hoping for a strong finish.
They are in 7th place, right behind Bullock Creek. And we just saw Bullock Creek with a very strong showing, so it's going to take an even better performance here by Pawpaw to pass them. And here come the high fives from head coach Stephanie Miller. Now
Stephanie's very determined, yes. She's very determined.
Saying, let's go to work now. And how many girls do they have here in this last routine? 4. Wow.
Looks like she's going to put 15 or 16, I believe, on the floor.
Okay. So they start with 2 points right away, correct?
Yes.
So when you have 16, they start with 2 right away, so that's a nice edge for them. And here we go. Pawpaw in 7th place, looking to pass Bullock Creek, who just went before them and had a great showing. Comstock Park will be next.
I love you. Go Red!
Pawpaw, coached by Stephanie Miller. There was a lot going on out there, wasn't there?
There was a lot going on. You know, I think that last stunt sequence in the back went down a little early, but I don't think really anybody noticed it. But there was a lot going on out there the whole time. You know, stunts went. They should be happy with that performance.
Take a look here. They're trying to pack a lot into this routine.
Yes. And she's got 4 stunt groups doing this, and that is difficult to get everybody doing the same thing. You know, single-based. Requires a lot of strength.
There you had 3 rows in the back, 1 up front, and now they get into a nice
and then
pattern.
they do their tumbling pass. Just a few minor little things. I think they should be very happy with this routine. The single base lib in the middle. And she goes down and reloads again. And that takes timing. And then here she's doing a single base heel stretch. Very nice. You know, everything's in order.
So great job from Pawpaw as they have finished their routines for 2012. Coming up next, it'll be Comstock Park here in round 3. Stay with us. You're watching Fox Sports Detroit.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
And welcome back to the Deltaplex here for the MHSAA 2012 Competitive Cheer Finals. Comstock Park currently in 4th place, right behind Notre Dame Prep. In fact, Comstock Park, Notre Dame Prep, and Grosse Ile have a good chance in catching Richmond. Richmond will be going after Comstock Park here. So it's going to get interesting with the next 3, I should say, up to Grosse Pointe, Notre Dame Prep. Gladstone will be going last. So here's Comstock Park. Approaching the mat now, coached by Kathy Felty. Kathy Felty in her 19th year had her team win the OK Conference Blue Division. They were in 1st place. And they'll pack 16 out there. Kathy Felty in the middle, you can see, with her assistant coaches.
And they're usually a very strong tumbling team, so let's see what they bring to us today.
They are within striking distance to 1st place. 15 points behind.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go!
Comstock Park, Kathy Felke in her 19th year as head coach. And like we've seen, a lot of material packed into that routine.
Yes,
too.
a lot of action. You know, they started out with those wonderful tumbling passes and right into stunts, and just they did a great job.
And take a look at some of the action here on the
Look
floor.
at this
Take a look
extended leg out. And here they're going into another stunt. They have the girl tumbling up, well, 3 girls tumbling up towards the front of the mat, extended box out, and then look at this little tumbler. She just does a great job there with the twist at the end.
And visually, this looks incredible to the judges, too.
Right, and they cover the whole mat. And I noticed they lined up a lot, like in one single line, but then they would spread out and do things, which is difficult to do, but they did a great job.
So a great routine for Comstock Park. Coming up, it'll be our first place team, Richmond, currently with the highest point total. Right after this message, stay with us, don't go away. You're watching the MHSAA on Fox Sports Detroit.
I shop Spartan Stores for their quality products.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great deals.
Rogers Foodland is my Spartan store.
Market Fresh is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
Welcome back to the Deltaplex here in Grand Rapids. Dave Zorin along with Candy Cox here. And here is the #1 team right now, the team to beat. They are 8 points ahead of the #2 team, Grosse Ile. Here comes Richmond. The Blue Devils, coached by Kelly Mathis in her 4th year. They are the winners of the Blue Water Area Conference. First place finish for them this year. And Kelly Mathis in her 4th year has brought them back, and they were determined to be here this year and determined to win. Two more teams to go after this one. Notre Dame Prep from Pontiac and Gladstone.
Here we go. Ready, go. Take it!
Very, very impressive. the first place team, the Richmond Blue Devils, under Kelly Mathis, the head coach in the 4th year, and the girls are exhausted.
Yes.
And a very long routine and really tested their strength and endurance.
Yes, that was a very, very tough routine. At one point, I thought maybe one of the girls was injured. You know, she looked like she was really hurting, but I think what it was is it was just she was so emotionally drained.
Yeah, overwhelming when they get to this final. And the last routine that they'll do this year, the seniors definitely, their last routine for the high school. And emotions on the sideline, you see.
Kelly's saying, breathe, it's over, you did it. But very impressive routine, difficult routine.
Their fans showing up here, cheering them on. Well, let's take a look.
And look at this. I mean, she's got 4 stunt groups, and they just move from formation to formation. Here they go. They're ready to go again. They come up, they do those extensions, right up again. Into twists, cradles. And look at this girl in the back. She does this extended scorpion, which is very difficult. Balance.
All the way around. Great performance and a great job by Kelly Mathis in getting them ready and prepared for this event. Coming up next, it'll be Notre Dame Prep. Stay tuned. Notre Dame Prep in 3rd place. They are within striking distance of 1st. Anything can happen. We'll be back with more when we return to the Deltaplex here on Fox Sports Detroit.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great deals.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great service.
Glory Market is my Spartan store.
Westland's Apple Market is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
And welcome back once again to the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids for the 2012 Division III Competitive Cheer Finals here in the MHSAA. Dave Zorn along with Candy Cox here. 2 more teams to go. Notre Dame Prep will now take the floor. Gladstone is on deck, and they will be the last team to wrap it up. Notre Dame in the green and the gold and beautiful, beautiful uniforms, as you can see on screen here. Rachel Woolbright, their coach, in her 5th year. As you see Rachel there in the middle. There she is, getting her hands up in the air, getting her team ready. They came in 2nd in the Catholic High School League. Prep, Rachel Woolbride, coaching there in her.
And that was a power-packed routine, wasn't it?
5th year, and they were flying high. Extreme use of the strength of the arms of the people down below, and they were flying high throughout that routine.
They were great. And you know that first sequence that they did when they did those extended heel stretches, and then the bases did the heel stretch? That just takes incredible strength. I think we're going to see that here. They go up into the extended libs, and then they do those extended heel stretches. And then watch your girls on the bottom. They do the same thing. That takes so much strength and balance. Just incredible.
The whole routine, really.
Yes, I think they did an outstanding job. I mean, all of these skills take so much strength.
Yeah, they were constantly up in the air.
Up in the air, going down.
And they were so exhausted, they didn't even celebrate after they went off the floor.
And what a credit to this school. You know, they have really came around in the last 3 years.
Congratulations to Notre Dame Prep. Great job. Moving on now, coming up next will be Gladstone to finish off our round 3 from Grand Rapids here in the Deltaplex. You're watching Fox Sports Detroit and the MHSAA Championships.
We love ordering movies.
Yeah. But when we had satellite, it took a while to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Don't make the same mistake we did.
No.
With Xfinity from Comcast, you can access hit movies and TV shows instantly on demand. Satellite can't match that.
We tried reusing that dish.
Let's have a meatball.
We're all glad we switched back to Xfinity.
And welcome back again to the Deltaplex. And Grand Rapids, Dave Zorn along with Candy Cox here to bring you the final contestant here in round 3 and the final contestant of the day. Gladstone, the Braves, coached by Hannah Dale and Carrie Muse-Mead in their 5th year. They were the Great North Conference winners, champions, and they are here to make up some ground as Gladstone is in 8th place and nowhere to go but up, so they are going to give it their all here in this last performance of the year. Their total is at 427.42, only 4 points behind Pawpaw, who is in 7th at 431.458. Gladstone, coached by Hannah Dale and Carrie Muse-Mead, two head coaches. Great job in their 5th year there. And the Braves showed what all the other teams did. They showed a lot of endurance, a lot of strength.
Yes, they did a very nice job, and it's tough to wait and go last, but I think they did what they had to do. It was a strong routine. I don't know if it will be enough, to bring them up, but they should be very happy with that.
They should be happy. They're in 8th place, and a great showing here against very tough competition.
And here, this girl in the middle, she's showing great strength, bringing those outside girls up to extended libs, and the twist in the back. And they were just doing something all the time also. Lots of strength and endurance for this routine.
Lots of movement.
Lots of movement and great show.
That'll do it. That's the last of our contestants. Gladstone finishes it out. Who will be our winner? We will crown one when we return. We'll get the standings. And hats off to all the teams here. Great job here today. Very difficult chore for the judges, but they're going to have to pick a winner. We'll be back to find out who that is when we return to the Deltaplex. You're watching the MHSAA on Fox Sports.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great deals.
I shop Spartan Stores for their great service.
Duttler Family Foods is my Spartan store.
Riverside Market is my Spartan store.
Visit turntospartan.com for valuable coupon savings. Shop smart, shop Spartan.
At this time, we direct your attention to the scorer's table. Places will be read off with their final score. Reverse order in 8th place with a score of 725.22. Gladstone. In 7th place with a final score of 727.5112, the Golden Eagles from Columbia Central. In 6th place with a final score of 730.858, the Redskins from Pawpaw. In 5th place with a final score of 731.3488, the Lancers from Bullock Creek. In 4th place with a final score of 763.206, the Fighting Irish from Notre Dame Prep. In 3rd place with a final score of 763.4528, the Red Devils from Grosse-Ile. In 2nd place with a final score of 765.4852, the Panthers from Comstock Park. And in 1st place with a final score of 781.838, the Blue Devils of Richmond. And now let us honor the runner-up in Division III, the Panthers of Comstock Park. First, we will present individual medals to Katie Albright, Katie Caballeros. Katie Howard. Megan Hudson. Hannah Voss. Christina Arnon. Kara Berry. Emily Fletcher. Emily Garrity. Brianna Kilgore. Lauren Peterson. Alexandra Thomas. Lisa Walters. Kelsey Barnhart. Jocelyn Blackman. Lisa Egner. Brandy Newhouse. Sabrina Pincombe. Sabrina Arnon. Allison Dard. Rachel Nowak. Brianna Pincombe. Haley Robinson. And accepting the runner-up trophy in Division III, Coach Kathy Felty. Congratulations to the Panthers from Comstock Park on an outstanding season. And now, for the 2012 MHSAA Division III champions, the Blue Devils of Richmond. First, we will present individual medals to Katie Townsend. Angel Deal. Sarah Ann Marshall. Madeline Robbins. Emily Showers. Shelby Chickfry. Jessica Bishop. Carissa Rumps. Tiana Banks. Reagan Blissett. Alexis Verstrate. Chelsea Wolf. Paige McCloskey. Joanna Fenwick. Caitlin Wright. Courtney Russell. Alyssa Brickell. Ashley Barrett. Melissa Graham. Kelsey Chasm. And Elena Timmerman. And now, accepting the championship trophy, Coach Kelly Mathis. Congratulations to the Blue Devils of Richmond, the 2012 Division III Girls Competitive Cheer Champions.
It's Dave Zorin and Candy Cox here one last time to run over the final standings for you and wish you good night. But what a tremendous show here tonight in Division III.
It was great. You know, Richmond came out to prove that they wanted to win this championship, and they did.
They did. That was a goal they had all year, wasn't it?
Yes, and they are very happy. And I can't say enough for the other teams that were here. They all did an outstanding job.
Yeah, they put their hearts out. Congratulations to all the schools. Great memories for all the schools to even make it here to the finals, the MHSAA finals.
I agree, Dave.
Let's go to the final standings for you and wrap things up here. Richmond in first place. You see them down at the bottom with a total of 781.83. That was the highest score. Next would be Comstock Park. They finished in second. They had a shot, but just fell short in that last round. They were in second, 265.48. In third, Rose Seal, 263.45. In fourth place, it was Notre Dame Prep, 763.2. Look at how close that was between third and fourth. In fifth place, up top, Bullock Creek, 731.34. In sixth, 730.85. Another close score between those two. In seventh place, 727.51 for Columbia Central. And then in eighth place, it was Gladstone, 725.22. So those are your final scores. And for all of us here at Fox Sports Detroit and the MHSAA Network and Play On Sports, I'm Dave Zroin for Candy Cox. Good night, everybody. And we want to remind you that the broadcast of today's program is a copyrighted presentation of Play On Sports Midwest and the Michigan High School Athletic Association in cooperation with Fox Sports Detroit. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of Play On Sports Midwest, the MHSAA, and Fox Sports Detroit. Good night, everybody. Again, Richmond, Division III champion for 2012.